What's up, boys? It's Snipe here. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be covering one of my favorite ways to make coins, and you're going to be able to do this throughout the whole year, and that is sniping. If you are unfamiliar with what sniping is, basically that is flipping. We're buying a card out of the market, and then we are going to flip it and sell it and try to make some coins. Now, sniping has been a thing pretty much since I can remember, and it has changed a little bit through the years. Last year they implemented a little system. I'm not sure exactly what goes on in this system. I believe that there's something out there to buy up, cards that are being sold for way under their median price, but you can still make a lot of coins sniping. If you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and also NFL season coming up here soon. Be sure to check out Underdog Fantasy and use code SNODS in your first deposit to match up to $100. All of that information will be in the description. I'm also going to be putting my Twitter in there as well. Throw me a follow. I do put my underdog slips in there, so if you need to copy me, you can. But yeah, again, all that stuff will be in the description. Check me out. Okay, so here we are, sniping. First thing that I want to go over, you might notice that I have 386,000 coins. You do not need this kind of coin stack to start out in sniping. I recommend having somewhere around like 50,000. I think that's a good starting spot. The good thing is this early on in the year, sniping lower overall cards is kind of the meta right now. I've been sniping 82s, 83s, right around there, sometimes 84s, but 82s right now seem to be the hot button. But if you guys are watching this video a little bit later in the year, I'm gonna tell you how to figure out what cards you think you need to flip, and we're gonna jump into the store here. And usually what I do is I'll go into this training tab here and see what kind of offers there are. Obviously right now it's the all Madden training pack, which is pretty much all those 82 overall cards that people are getting. These are being pulled like crazy and people are putting them up on the market, and sometimes people just are very careless about it and they post an 82 overall for way under what we're used to, and you're able to buy those and flip those. But we're very, very early on in the year, so I just do 82 overall in general. There's not a filter in the market right now to filter out these all Madden players, so unfortunately we can't do that, but I still think 82 overalls are very, very good. Another thing to keep an eye out on what to snipe is to look at the offers that are out, what promo is out. Right now it's headliners. That's probably a pretty good card to go ahead and snipe. The 82 overalls, the 86s are even good. Usually any kind of promo that's out, you want to try to look out for those cards and try to flip those because they're being pulled like crazy. Now we're here in the auction house, and now we're going to filter out. Our next step in sniping is to figure out what our buying point is going to be for these 82 overalls. So what I recommend doing is keeping this tab right here, keep it at buy it now for now. And we're going to go down to quality here, and we're going to go to 82 overall. So boom, right here. Looks like most of the 82s are selling for 16,000 to 17,000, right around that range. And this is what people are going to do. If they come in here, they're looking for an 82 overall, right? And they want to buy the cheapest one. They're going to come in here, filter that 82 to 83, and just buy the first card that they see in buy it now. Because in their minds, they think that this is the cheapest 82 overall available. I'm going to be the first one to tell you that this is not the cheapest Ronnie lot that's on the market. If I filter down a little bit more, if I search his name right here, lot 82, it's going to come down to 13.9. That's probably a snipe right there, honestly. But as you can see there, it is substantially lower than what we saw at that buy it now price. So this is the reason why you can put these kind of cards up here for, 16,500 or 17,000. And people will still buy them even though it's not the cheapest card in the market. So anyways, we're coming back and we need to figure out what our buying number is. So as you can see here, most of the cards here are being sold for about 16.8, right? So 16.8, that is our number. I'm gonna hop into my calculator here and we're gonna do a little bit of an equation. We're gonna take 10% off of that 16.8 because obviously EA takes 10% of whatever you sell. So we'll do 10% of 16,850. Right, we got that in our calculator, and then to figure out what 10% of that is, we're gonna times that by 0.90, and this comes up to 15,165. 15,165 is going to be our break-even number. So if you find something out there for 15,165, you're going to break even, but ideally we want to shoot for something that's much cheaper than that. So that one that we saw earlier, Ronnie Lot at 13.9, that was a snipe. We would have made some pretty good coin right there. So now that I know, you want to write this down, you're going to sell for about 16.8. And you want to buy 82 overalls at 15,165. Okay, so now we know what our buying point is. We're going to filter down even more. So now we're going to change this tab to newest. So this way it's going to show us the newest cards that are out there. But as you can see here, obviously these are not the newest. It still says, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of this Randy Moss card, it says 6 minutes left in this auction. So this is nowhere close to the newest card out there. So we're gonna have to filter down some more. So what I usually do, I'm sniping 82s, right? So I'm gonna go down to the program here. Now they don't have an all Madden tab here yet. I wish they did, because I'd be sniping those cards like crazy. But I like to sort out to core elite, so that's going to filter down a little bit more. We're still at 15 minutes, so we're still not even close, but this is the most effective way to look at the newest cards, and that is going into your search tab here and putting a letter in. Now, there's certain letters that it doesn't work for, like more common letters, you know, vowels, A, E, I, O, U, those usually don't work. C, those usually don't filter out the best. F has been a really good one for me, so let's put in F. That's gonna filter down a little bit more. So as you can see here at the bottom left-hand corner of this DK Metcalf, now it says 59 minutes. So we want this to say 59 minutes or 7 hours. So now we know we are looking at the most fresh cards that are off the market here. I've actually see this Roger Stafford right here for 12.8. We're gonna go ahead and buy that up because that is well under our buy range. So we bought him. Now we can go ahead and put him up. I'm gonna put him back up for let's do that 17.8 we were talking about. I'll go ahead and put that up there, and I like to put mine up for 8 hours. If you put them up for there for an hour, these cards might not sell immediately. So I like to do 8 hours. 8 hours has never failed me. The cards always sell when you put them up for 8 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and post it up just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and hop back into the market here. And another letter that I like to use is G. G, it's not all the way fresh, but it's at 50 minutes, which is a lot better than 6 minutes that we saw earlier. But we'll just keep switching here, and we'll stay with F actually, because we're at 59 minutes right here, and that's really good. So this is where patience comes into play. You need to have patience when it comes to sniping. You're not going to land on a snipe every single time you refresh. So you're gonna want to sit here and just keep refreshing. So the way that I refresh is, instead of going here and typing in F or a new letter, you can go into a filter right here that you're not using. So like team, right? I can just click this all. So now it's going to refresh again, and all the newest cards are going to go into the market. So there's another one right here at 12,250. We weren't there fast enough. That's gonna happen a lot. You're gonna get beat. There's a lot of people out there that are sniping just like me, but I'm telling you, if you just stay patient with it, you will hit on these. You're not gonna hit huge. You're not gonna do it. I believe that EA has some kind of system to buy up all those really underpriced cards, but you can still hit on cards that I just showed you earlier, and hit and make a couple thousand coins each flip. The key to flipping is to stay consistent with it and keep it going over and over and over. That's why you want to kind of build your coin stack as much as you can, so you can keep buying these cards over and over and over and over. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna keep trying to look for more snipes. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up here, and hopefully we can find a 82 under that 165 that I wrote down earlier. So I'll see you guys in a moment. All right, here we go. We changed our letter here to B. We found one at 14.8. So it's not a whole lot, but again, like I said, the key to this is to just keep going and selling those cards immediately. So we were selling for 16.8. So yeah, you'll see here that the median price is way lower than what I'm putting this up for sale. But you have to keep in mind, remember, if I went into 82 overalls and I looked at the buy now price, most of these cards were going for 16.8, and there's going to be that one guy out there that jump in here and just buy this for an overpriced 82 overall. So another thing that I recommend doing when it comes to sniping is downloading the Madden 23 companion app on your phone. So this will give you full access to the market on your phone. So you can flip cards when you're not even at home, which is an awesome feature to have. I do this all the time and it's a pretty good app. So let me show you here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen here, and it might look a little fuzzy to you guys, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into Play Ultimate Team. That's going to give us access to our ultimate team and everything in the auction house. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna do the same filter that I did on the Xbox, and we're gonna go and look for some 82 overalls. So you're gonna go into search right here, top left corner, and then we're gonna go to quality. Same thing, it's the same filters that are on your console. So 82, 83, and I'm going to try to flip for core elites, right? And we're gonna go ahead and search. So now that we're in here, we're looking at our buy now price. The prices of these have actually dropped. So 16,000 is our price point we want to look at. You want to make sure that you're checking back on these and looking at what the prices are. So 16,000, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do that math real quick and you guys can actually see it. 16,000 times 0.90. 14.4 is going to be our buying point. So I'm gonna go ahead and sort here at the top right hand corner to newest, and now we can look at the freshest cards. Now remember what I said, adding a letter is going to filter that out a little better. So I'm gonna throw an F in there just like that, and we should be able to get, yep, 57 minutes. That is good. So I'm not actually gonna snipe anything because it might take me too long, but just to give you guys an idea of how this works, if you need to refresh, all you have to do is hit that back button on the top left hand corner and then just hit search again, and just like this, that will refresh this and you'll be good to go, and you'll get the latest cards that were put up in the market. So you can just literally sit here while you're about to go to sleep, whatever you want to do, sit there while you're in class, whatever, just keep going back and forth and refreshing and trying to snipe. So I wanted to also show you this really cool thing that you can do on the app. I do recommend doing this if you're gonna snipe off of your console, which is, I think it is easier. You can sell these cards after you get a snipe that you think you got. You can just hop into your phone and then sell your cards that way. Very, very easy that way. I recommend doing this off the phone because they make selling much easier off the phone. I'm not sure why. So what I'm gonna do is jump into the auction here. I got this Reed Ferguson just because I have duplicates of him, and say you have 2 cards, right? And I want to sell him for what's he going for? So his median price is 900, right? So I'm gonna put 800 at the starting bid, and then his buy now is at 900. Now I've got multiple of these Reed Fergusons, right? So the really cool thing about this app is that you can go to quantity down here and just hit 2, and now that is just going to put every single Reed Ferguson that I have in the market for a price of 900. I just think that that is a much quicker way of selling cards. So do recommend buying off your console and then selling off of your phone. It makes things much quicker. I don't know why it says the feature is unavailable, but yes, that is how that works. This app can get buggy sometimes. So yeah, I don't know why it's not working, but that's just the gist of it, and that's how it works. All right, boys, so that's the end of this video. I hope this kind of gave you a better idea of how to snipe and how to do it quickly and efficiently. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I will definitely respond to you guys. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out of here. Peace.